Are you ready to witness one of the most breathtaking and mesmerizing sights in our solar system? Join us on a journey to explore the beautiful rings of Saturn, one of the most iconic and recognizable features of our neighboring planet. From stunning visuals to groundbreaking research, this video will take you on an unforgettable tour of this celestial wonder. Click now to watch the beautiful Rings of Saturn video and witness the majesty of the outer planets like never before. What is Saturn? Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest planet in our solar system. Like fellow gas giant Jupiter, Saturn is a massive ball made mostly of hydrogen and helium. Saturn is not the only planet to have rings, but none are as spectacular or as complex as Saturn's. Saturn also has dozens of moons. Rings of Saturn. Saturn's ring system is composed of thousands of individual rings and ringlets, and these are divided into larger groups called rings for convenience. There are more than 7 larger rings in total, but the most prominent and well-known rings of Saturn are D-ring. The D-ring of Saturn is the innermost and faintest ring of the planet's ring system. It is named after its discoverer, the American astronomer Eugene Shoemaker. This ring is located just above Saturn's cloud tops, and its width varies between 6,630 kilometers and 7,000 kilometers. The D-ring is made up of very fine particles, which range in size from a few micrometers to several centimeters. These particles are believed to be primarily composed of water ice and some rock. The origin of the D-ring is not well understood, but it is thought to have formed as a result of the erosion of Saturn's moon Phoebe, which is located in the outer solar system. The D-ring is difficult to study due to its faintness and proximity to Saturn, but it has been observed by several spacecraft missions, including Voyager 1 and 2, Cassini and Huygens. Scientists continue to study the D-ring to gain a better understanding of the formation and evolution of Saturn's ring system and its moons. C-ring. The C-ring of Saturn is the third brightest and most visible ring in the planet's ring system. It is located between the B and A rings and is sometimes called the creep ring due to its finely textured appearance. The C-ring is about 17,500 kilometers wide and is made up of tiny particles of ice and rock that range in size from just a few micrometers to several meters in diameter. This ring is believed to be relatively young compared to the other ring and is likely replenished by material that is constantly being shed by nearby moons, especially by Saturn's moon Janus. The C-ring also contains several narrow ringlets, including the Maxwell Gap and the Titan Gap, which are believed to be caused by the gravitational influence of Saturn's moons. The ring is also home to several dynamic features, such as small bright spots and streaks that are thought to be caused by impacts from small moons or other debris. Overall, the C-ring of Saturn is a fascinating and dynamic part of one of the most spectacular planetary ring systems in the solar system. B-ring. The B-ring is the largest and brightest of the rings of Saturn and is visible from Earth through small telescopes. It is made up of countless particles of ice and rock ranging in size from dust to large boulders and is about 25,000 kilometers wide and 10 meters thick on average. The particles in the B-ring are thought to be relatively young compared to the other rings, with an estimated age of fewer than 100 million years. This is relatively young compared to the age of Saturn and its other rings, which are thought to be around 4.5 billion years old. The B-ring is also notable for its many features, including spokes, which are dark, radial markings first observed by the Voyager spacecraft in the 1980s, and their formation and dynamics are still not well understood. Scientists believe that the B-ring is maintained by a balance between the gravitational forces of Saturn and its moon, and that the rings are constantly evolving due to collisions between particles and interactions with Saturn's moons. Understanding the B-ring and the other rings of Saturn is important for gaining insights into the formation and evolution of our solar system. Cassini division. The Cassini division is a large gap in Saturn's ring system located between the planets B and A rings. It was discovered by astronomer Giovanni Cassini in 1675, making it one of the earliest observed features of Saturn. The division is approximately 4,800 kilometers wide and is caused by the gravitational pull of Saturn's moon Mimas, which orbits the planet just outside the division. Mimas exerts a gravitational force on the ring particles, causing them to be scattered into different orbits and creating a gap. The Cassini division is one of the most prominent features of Saturn's ring system and is visible from Earth through even small telescopes. It has also been studied in detail by the Cassini spacecraft, which orbited Saturn from 2004 to 2017. Scientists continue to study the Cassini division to better understand the complex interactions between moons and rings in the Saturnian system, as well as to learn more about the formation and evolution of our solar system. A ring. The A ring is the outermost of the bright rings of Saturn, located just outside the Cassini division. It is also the second largest of the main rings, with a width of approximately 14,600 kilometers. The A ring is composed primarily of water ice particles ranging in size from small grains to larger boulders, and it is estimated to be only a few meters thick. There are several gaps and structures within the A ring, including the Encke gap and the Keeler gap. These gaps are believed to be caused by the gravitational pull of nearby moons, which have cleared out the particles in these regions. The A ring also contains several spiral patterns, which are believed to be caused by the gravitational pull of Saturn's moons. Scientists continue to study the A ring to learn more about the dynamics of Saturn's ring system and the formation and evolution of the planet itself. F ring. The F ring is a narrow and relatively faint ring located just outside the A ring of Saturn. It is one of the smallest and most unstable rings of Saturn, with a width that varies from 30 to 500 kilometers, 19 to 310 miles, and a thickness of only a few tens of meters. The F ring is made up of countless small particles of ice and dust, ranging in size from tiny grains to small boulders. Its irregular shape suggests that it is constantly being perturbed by the gravity of nearby moons, particularly Prometheus and Pandora, which are located within the F ring's orbit. These interactions cause the F ring to twist and kink in complex ways, creating features such as knots and channels. The F ring has also been observed to clump and form mini-moons as larger particles collide and stick together. Due to its dynamic and ever-changing nature, the F ring has been the subject of many studies by scientists seeking to better understand the formation and evolution of Saturn's rings. It was first discovered in 1979 by NASA's Pioneer 11 spacecraft and has since been studied in detail by the Voyager and Cassini missions. G ring. The G ring is a narrow and faint ring located just outside the F ring in Saturn's ring system. It is one of the smallest and most elusive of Saturn's rings, with a thickness of only about 5 kilometers. The G ring is made up of small icy particles ranging in size from a few micrometers to a few centimeters in diameter, making it difficult to observe from Earth. The ring is named after its discoverer, the Voyager mission's imaging team leader, Brad Smith. The G ring is thought to be maintained by two small moons of Saturn, which act as shepherd moons and help to keep the ring stable. These moons are known as Janus and Epimetheus, and their gravitational influence creates disturbances in the G ring that can be seen as wave-like patterns. Despite its small size, the G ring plays an important role in shaping Saturn's complex ring system, and studying it provides valuable insights into the dynamics of ring formation and evolution. These 7 rings of Saturn are the most well-known, but many other smaller rings and ringlets are also part of the ring system. In conclusion, the rings of Saturn are a breathtaking and enigmatic feature of our solar system that have captivated astronomers and stargazers for centuries. Through advanced technology and scientific exploration,